Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. 1, 2, 3. Как слышно? Раз, два, три. Раз, раз, раз. Просьба мое ухо не выключать, только когда общий звук тоже идет. Ален, давай проверим микрофон. У тебя фурыч, нет? Не-не-не, не слышал. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Раз, два, три. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm happy to greet you again, dear colleagues, at the final day of the 5th BRICS Young Scientist Forum. In the Young Innovator Prize contest, all days were busy. It was interesting to see each other in the office or even sometimes in the home environment, which is not something we would see had we held an offline conference. All projects were impressive, with a wide range of application options for your inventions, including drones, waste management, and improving agricultural practices. In contrast to other sections, ours had a competitive aspect to it, and I would like to thank the adjudicators for their unbiased and competent work. It's a pity we could not add more music and creative performances to the agenda. During coffee breaks, we saw many of you dancing. And now I would like to listen to your impressions of the forum. Please give your feedback on how you have benefited from it, what new ideas you have. You might want to thank someone in particular, so whatever you feel appropriate to say, please go ahead and share it. But hard as it is, try to do it in about 90 seconds. All right, and we'll go in the order of your presentations, in the same order as you presented your work. And so we'll start with Ana Luisa Becerra Santos from Brazil.
Не видим ее.
We cannot see her yet.
Дарью Комкову тоже не видим.
And we cannot see Daria Komkova from Russia, so probably let's listen to
Есть.
Sayantan Sinha from India.
Yeah. So thank you for this opportunity. And BRICS has been very informative when we have collaborated in this platform. It was really nice to see all the scientists, all the innovators coming on this platform and exchanging ideas. This should go on. And I would like to thank all the participants, all the jury members for their excellent participation and their contribution. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now we are moving to China. Jiahua Pu. Looks like we do not have connection yet, so let's see if Nosi Fortune is here from South Africa. Aliona, please turn on your microphone because I cannot hear you.
Так, слышно. Артур?
Yes, so I guess now we are moving to Brazil, to Artur Enrique Azevedo Gonçalves.
Hello, everyone. Could you guys hear me now?
Yes.
I'm very glad to be here. I just want to thank you for the opportunity to be here right now. And I'm sorry about that. I just came right now. What should I say more?
Yeah,
or
just your
compliments?
impressions, maybe what new ideas you have, maybe you want to thank someone, how you benefited from it. So just some general feedback. Yeah.
Okay, so once again, I'm very glad for being here. I'm very honored, to be honest, with such a many good researchers, many good workers. I could improve all my knowledge with learning with so many different researchers. When I came here, I just came to attract more visibility to my research and my institute. So I just want to thank the jury, all your attention, all my family that supported me. And yeah, I'm very glad to be here. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best luck for you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the kind words. Thank you, Arthur. And now we are moving to...
1, 2, 3, check. We can start. Okay. Thank you. Luckily, we resolved all the technical problems. I can proceed. Welcome, dear participants. Welcome back to the artificial intelligence session of the Young Scientist Forum of BRICS countries. Unfortunately, all the good things should stop, and today we have the final day of our work. And for today, we have the following program. Firstly, we are going to discuss all your emotions regarding this session. And after that, we are going to make a collective photo. And after the coffee break, you will be provided with a link to go to the Zoom chat masterclass on smart city technologies. So let me firstly express my emotions about the our session. At first, I was very impressed on wide spectrum of topics we touched upon. It was about application of artificial intelligence technologies in medicine, in climate changes, in everywhere. Very, very broad spectrum of topics. At second, I was impression about the combination of your youth and very high level of research, because I saw a good number of publication in serious journals. In addition, patents of some participants and so on. The third thing I was impressed, it was readiness to collaborate, because literally each participant at the end of his or her presentation spoke about here you are, my contacts, I'm ready to collaborate. I would like to have some joint project with you, and so on. As for some negative things, let me say a small joke. Did you know that there is a special boiler in the hell for the participants who violate the time frame regulations? Did you know? Uh, so please, next time, be concise and follow the time frame regulation. In addition, I think it would be good to provide your slides with numbers as well as a total number of your slides. I think it would be very helpful. So that is all about my emotions, and now I would like to hear what do you think about our work? What would you what would you stress? Some positive and negative moments, your proposals, and so on. So, who would like to start? Please raise your hands through the chat mode. Please, Rahul Kataria.
Thank you, Professor Mikhail. I'm very happy that you introduced with some negative and positive points. I'm really appreciate, and it is very, you can say, good for us. So I'm very thankful to our esteemed delegates, our friends from various countries, BRICS, Russia, China, India, and this is a very wonderful moment. and this is not a end. This is a you can say new beginning, because here we presented our work in the area of artificial intelligence, and we have seen various applications such as healthcare and the you can say disaster, or the agriculture. Lots of we have seen various applications. I'm really thankful to uh, all the esteemed delegates, Brazil General Coordinator, and Mr. Carlos. I'm very happy that you introduced such a platform.
There is a problem. Just a second. Unfortunately, we lost connection with Rakul Kataria. Please, I give a word to Hercules Cambrink.
Hi. Okay, cool. Thank you. I think one of the most important things that I learned from this particular conference and also from the collaborations is that different schools of thought bring about different skill sets into the same mix. And I think it's very interesting. Some people are very interested in the technical applications. Some people are interested in some of the innovations that can come from it. And what I loved about it was a lot of people mentioned about areas that they specifically want to collaborate on. And I think this is really good. The negative sort of thing that and this is just a critique on myself and on everyone who ever engages in research, is that you often don't know what you don't know. And so the true value of collaboration is where you let your work speak for itself, and the unique innovations that come from it can come from multiple perspectives. So someone else, when you collaborate, might even identify something very powerful. I remembered yesterday, for example, one of the questions that was asked by Professor Anton related to this idea of the digital twin, where the question was asked about, whether some of the physical labs have digital twins. And I think that's such an important field of expertise and an area of research that everyone can engage in. But at that moment when the comment and the question was asked, it wasn't really answered in the context of those experiments. So I think there's always room for us to really interrogate our work. And the true meaning of collaboration is to put your work out there so that other people collectively can give their ideas on it. So when it comes to collaboration, there's a certain level of letting go of your own ego attached to it. And so that's just a general critique based on everyone and just on my 2 cents on it. But overall, it was a pleasant experience. And I really hope that that more than these conversations can take place for further and future research across the various disciplines that are here. So it's very exciting.
Thank you for your opinion. We restore connection with Rakul Kataria. I pass the word to him, please. We
Thank
cannot
you,
hear you.
Professor
Okay.
Mikhail. Yes. My voice is there. Yes. So I was just feeling that it was a wonderful experience with such a platform. And here we have seen various research interests, and we have seen that what other people in the world, especially in the BRICS country, people are doing in the area of AI. And I'm also thankful to my university, Delhi Technological University, New Delhi, and Department of Science and Technology, DST, and my Indian government, who gave me this wonderful opportunity on this international platform. And definitely, I'm also thankful to all the delegates of BRICS, Mr. Carlos and Mr. Professor Rajkumar Sharma. He's the, uh, he's a delegate from DST, I'm also thankful to uh, Kong Wen from China, and I'm also thankful to Pung Madaka from South Africa, and last but not least, a wonderful, you can say, arrangement in this online mode. Uh, I was not supposed to do. I was not planning for such online things, but you done a very good job, and that's why I'm very thankful to Ministry of Science and Higher Education of Russian Federation, Victor Simrov. I'm very thankful, and I'm very lucky that I got this opportunity, and so that's why I told in my uh, previous talk that this is not a end, this is a new beginning. So we should not stop here. We have to now come in a common platform. I am working in the area of disaster and the agriculture and the social networks. So we have to think like that, how we can help each other, and so that humanity should be survived. So I'm very thankful, and thank you all, and keep it Dutch. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your opinion. Dear colleagues, would you, we have one more. Andy Anap, please. Andy Anap, please.
Yes. First of all, I feel very honored and I feel very fortunate that this government of India, I mean DST, Department of Science and Technology, identified me as a potential candidate to take part in this very good forum, that's a young scientist forum in the field of artificial intelligence, and giving me the opportunity to share my research in the field of artificial intelligence in healthcare applications that I have discussed in my presentations. So first of all, that is initially I was thinking that it would have be more better that if you could reach physically to Russia and attend them, and physically we'll have the collaboration. But still, I mean, so after giving my presentations and after interactions, all the colleagues and listening their lectures, so I mean, I am very happy, and I mean, I feel very good that. So I don't have any kind of things. It is also a good thing that this conclave has successfully organized online, and we have got an opportunity and we have got a common platform and to make our possible collaborations. And as my research is on biomedical signal processing for and applying different AI techniques, so I have identified and I have talked to some participants who have presented their work to do the further collaborations, one from Russia, another from the China. So in the upcoming BRICS call, that when it will come, so obviously I'll submit a joint proposal for the possible fundings. And another, these negative things that I feel that if it's not just a negative thing. So if you could just, if the participant get some more time, I mean, 12 minutes not enough. I know to for this concise presentation. So if you could get more time, so all the participants could have been presented more clearly all these things. So okay, so all more satisfactions would have been possible. So that is my personal opinion. So thank you so much. But in the overall, it was very nice. So I am very happy.
Thank you so much for your opinion. We will try next time. We will try to give more time to present your research. And next opinion from Nishant Kumar.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Nishant Kumar. First of all, I'd like to thank Russia as well as all the organizers who have organized this online all session very beautiful. in this pandemic situations, these things has gone very successful. That is a very great thing. Which I was also a little bit worried about that. So how these things will go and how we all will present and collaborate. That was the really I was worried. But these things have gone very good. So I am very glad to be here. As well as in last 4 days, around 20 plus presentations I have attended here, and so many wonderful works people have done in different areas. Definitely, I will congratulate to all the members who have done this very good job and very good research they are doing. As well as I will also like to thank from Russia, Tetina. She is also one participant who has personally approached me for collaborative work. That is also a good thing. So in future, I hope we will improve or we will proceed these collaborations in the energy directions, because my area is in the solar and energy side. So that is a very good thing. So new links has created here. So overall, my experience was very good, and I was really wonder. And as well as at the end, I will thank India government as well as the DST, as well as the BRICS committee also. So given this opportunity, this is a very golden opportunity, or I will say it's a lifetime golden opportunity for this session. So I like to thank to everyone and welcome to everyone. Thank you. This is my
Thank you so much for the expression of your emotions. We have one more opinion from Anton Dolganov, please.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank organizers. I have a certain experience in organizing conference. It's a bit smaller, but I still understand that there is a lot of hidden work that regular participant may not see, and I really feel that organizers try to do their best, and thank them for that. As for the experience itself, as I mentioned in my talk, I had a foreign trip, and there I met with a guy from also Russia who also appeared to be in the same foreign university. And what I'm trying to say, that this conference was not only good for finding, people who do the same research in different countries, they also sometimes help to find research, same people with same ideas in your own country. And for that, I would like to thank. Yeah. And finally, maybe as a bit of negative, not negative feedback, it was also interesting to see that different presentations, different presenters from different countries try to focus on different things in their presentations, and that was a very, good experience for knowing what maybe different country values more in terms of presentation. So thank you very much again, and thanks all participants for their active work in this conference and for questions they asked. So yes, for their activity. Thank you.
Thank you, Anton. We have one more opinion from Indu Joshi, India. Please.
Hello, everyone. So first of all, I would like to congratulate the people involved in managing this forum. So firstly, I never knew that such a wonderful program could be held in such a beautiful way. The way it has been conducted, it's a pleasant surprise. I never knew that things can go so smooth, and the technical team, the promptness and the whole setup, it was commendable. So of course, in some way it was sad to not be able to meet and physically attend, but on the counter side, it was a wonderful experience to understand, and especially for a PhD student like me, who is still in the very beginning of the career, to able to know that things can still even when the circumstances are difficult, if the intention is good, they can always be organized in such a wonderful way. So many congratulations firstly to the Russian team involved. So and then the also the line of thought behind organizing so many events like the quiz and the stand-up battle, it was like, so much intention of making it, interesting for the contestant could be seen. So what, like, wonderful, line of thought from the people involved. And also the feeling of representing my country, when I see Indu Joshi from India, I mean, even when you go to many conferences and stuff, but when you represent your country at an international forum, it means something else. And I remember when I was in school, I used to hear about, BRICS, conclave, where leaders meet and stuff. I never knew that one day I will be, one of the participant in some forum of BRICS. So like, feel really blessed and proud to be able to represent my country. So many thanks to the Department of Science and Technology from India, and also, the YSF team, to be able to provide me this opportunity. Also, many thanks to the, amazing work provided by our fellow colleagues. Really, like, the work on biasness by one of the colleague, and the other one on Gaussian processes, it really, gave me some food for thought. And also had some discussions about the collaboration. So thank you so much, and would love to again, come sometime.
Okay, thank you very much for your opinion. We have one more opinion from Inger Fabrice Ratelli, South Africa, please.
Thank you, Prof. Okay, just firstly, also thanks to our Department of Science and Innovation and ASAF for selecting me and my colleagues, I'll speak on their behalf, to attend this. It really was an honor. And yes, I agree, as a few other people have said, the organization was excellent. It is very hard to organize a normal conference. And when you have to organize it online and not have glitches, and it was, yeah, everything was very smooth and well done. And the little bits in between were really nice, just to get us to engage. This was a wonderful opportunity for us to meet other young scientists. And I think you miss that when you go to a big international conference, where it's always the more senior scientists, and they will listen to you, but they're not they don't reach down to you. And I think it's nice for us to collaborate across we're all in a similar stage of our career. And I think that's really important, that you miss it at a normal conference. And within your own universities, because there's a wide range of hierarchy already in your own university and departments. So, and I think also what's highlighted further with this sort of conference with the BRICS countries is, I think I find that we in South Africa will put ourselves down because we can't compete with Europe, and we can't compete with these non-BRICS countries and these very advanced countries. And I think that that's not true. If you've seen the level of work that's been presented here and where people are publishing and what people are doing, just because we're in a BRICS country doesn't mean that we are not able to compete on the main floor. And I think we must remember that. Don't be afraid to send your article to that big journal. Just go for it. And yeah, remember that just because we're young and from BRICS countries doesn't mean that our impact has to be small. It's harder for us, no doubt. But I think we must remember that we can have as big an impact. And I think another important thing from this sort of platform, and which I started realizing already in April, May, was that COVID has been obviously a really terrible pandemic. However, it's forced the entire world to be more online and virtual, and this benefits us directly, because it's expensive for us to travel to these big conferences. But if the conferences are online, we can participate. And we couldn't do that before. We had very limited contact. And I think that this has really been to our advantage, and we should carry on using it even into the future. And the last thing I just want to say is I apologize for all the little children that were popping up on my video screen during the conference. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, but not at all about technical problems. They are everywhere. And we do have one more opinion from Sergei Sorokin, please.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to say many thanks to you, Victor. It was really, the conference was really good, and we're really happy that even in such bad conditions, we all had an opportunity, a wonderful opportunity to express our thoughts, to communicate, to ask questions, and it's really amazing. I just would like to say that it's also a good opportunity for us to continue our communications. I mean, this forum, in my opinion, is just only beginning, and we're very young initiatives. I mean, all of us, and I just would like to say to everyone, let's continue our research, let's continue our communications, and I really hope we will succeed. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for your thoughts. Do we have one more opinion from someone? Well, dear participants, our technical specialists prompted me that you have to turn on your webcams because we're going to make a collective photo. Could you please? Yes, say cheese. Okay. So, did you finish? Two more seconds, dear participants, because we lost connection with some of us. Well done. Well done. Our authorities prompted me to say some to remind you the information that the information about the forum and the contacts of the coordinators of teams from each country will be posted at the website of our forum, BRICS minus ysf2020.ru. Please use this information to prepare your reports regarding your participation in the forum. Just a second, I should ask our technicians what is the next thing in our program. Сейчас вырубите микрофон. Сейчас мы уходим на Dear participants, please check your Zoom chat. You will be provided with a link to join the masterclass on smart city technologies, and it will start about 15 and 20 minutes by Moscow time. So right now we should have a coffee break. Please have a rest. See you.
Dear forum participants and guests, we continue the final day of our event with a masterclass on the Smart City project carried out in the city of Chelyabinsk, hosting the forum. The video will be available at our website for your future reference. And also please keep in mind that your feedback and questions can be sent to Oksana Grechova, who will share her experience with the project. The email will be displayed at the end of her speech. Over to you, Oksana.
Thank you. Hello, dear participants of the forum. My name is Oksana Grechova. I represent Innovation and Investment Development Agency of the city of Chelyabinsk. Our company aims at creating comfortable conditions for business development and to provide support for innovation companies in Chelyabinsk. And let me say a few words about our city. Chelyabinsk is one of the largest industrial centers in Russia. It ranks 6th in Russia in terms of industrial production. And it ranks 7th city in Russia in terms of population. 1.2 million people live here. In the 4.0 industry era, the city has experienced a great growth of innovations. And today, we say that Chelyabinsk is the city of innovations. It is our strategic goal, and it means that innovation companies are provided support at the highest level. And in 2019, Chelyabinsk has entered a smart city program, and it became a project city, and this program aims at creating comfortable conditions for the citizens and to create an effective management system of the city. This is a program of the Federal Ministry of Construction of the Russian Federation. And today we would like to share our best practices within the interactive masterclass. You will see 3 blocks of innovations. The first one is the innovations of Polyot company in cooperation with partners, then technological projects of the state's South Ural State University, and finally projects of Intersvязь company, our internet provider. So please, let's watch the video. Welcome to the interactive exhibition of smart city technologies that can be used to create smart cities. Products of Polyot company and other Chelyabinsk enterprises are represented here. The key element of a smart city that makes it comfortable for a citizen is the information stela. It has an information interactive panel on it with a city map, so a citizen can check his location, call a taxi, book a hotel and buy a ticket to the cinema. A citizen can also use Wi-Fi here, charge his mobile phone, and it is possible to call an emergency service directly from the panel. Among demonstrated solutions is a multifunctional bearing. It ensures uninterrupted operation of equipment installed on it, and it creates safe and comfortable conditions for the citizens. A number of equipment is located on the bearing. Energy-efficient lamps with a smart control system. They have a road covering sensor and they determine what kind of lighting is needed. Cupole system with a video camera and a radar that transmits video stream to the image recognition system and informs the operator about certain incidents depending on the settings. A smart traffic light which is integrated with weather stations and road monitoring systems, and it makes possible to inform drivers about road situation and weather conditions. The information is displayed on the central screen of the traffic light. Another equipment installed on the multifunctional bearing is the information stand that can inform the citizens about local events, news, and provide an emergency signal. The exposition includes a set of technologies for digitalization of home and yard territory. A smart parking system is equipped with sensors. When the parking space is occupied, there is a red light on. Then the place is empty, there is a green light on. And this information is transferred to the mobile app of a citizen or to the display which is situated at the entrance to the parking lot. The digital yard solution provides access to the secured area using biometric data of a person or a car number previously registered in the system. The smart intercom is equipped with a camera, and it is combined with the camera at the entrance to the parking space in one system to manage the yard territory. So then the smart system recognizes you, it intelligently informs to open the door. At the same time, you can communicate with the visitor via your phone and intercom. You can also receive messages from local services, utility services or city administration via intercom panel. And it is also possible to call an emergency service directly from the panel. Next technology we would like to demonstrate is a complete solution for automation of collecting and processing of meter readings. The system includes energy meters themselves, hot and cold water, electricity, heat, the module that provides data transmission using LoRaWAN technology, and a software that provides work with this data for a resident in his personal account or for utility services or administration. The smart system allows to control heat consumption depending on the climate data outside and temperature indicators inside the room, and to avoid heat oversupply or heat undersupply. This smart technology allows to save up to 80% of energy. The data from the heat controllers are transmitted to the software and is displayed on the screen, and local city services can use this information. This is a very effective tool of digitalization of city management. Another important element of the yard territory is a smart trash container, which is equipped with a sensor that recognizes the location of the trash bin, the level of trash in the bin, and this data is transmitted to the software to optimize the management system. An essential part of a smart city is a digital platform. All data from the digital solutions are transmitted here, and it allows city administration to manage the city, and it allows citizens to take part in city development and also to control the process of city management. The platform consists of several modules. For example, this module is for the mayor of the city, where he can control the situation, monitor current issues, and take needed measures. Here, the work with citizens' initiatives is demonstrated. Any citizen initiative is pre-moderated and placed on the portal, where it can gather votes of other citizens in support. Now let's turn to the sphere of education. The following invention can make the process of education interesting and exciting. We are speaking about the interactive sandbox. It is a complex in which children using augmented reality can build their own worlds with lakes and rivers, mountains and valleys. Children study the world around them, geography, Earth, and at the same time they develop their skills, attention, memory and logic. A feature of the invention is that children interact with real sand physically, and at the same time they use modern technologies. Comfortable and safe conditions are now a priority in the field of education. In order for children to study in warm, ventilated, infection-safe conditions, an indoor microclimate management system was invented. The system consists of the following devices: recuperator, air conditioner, ozonator, air humidity system and heating system. At the same time, it is equipped with the following sensors: humidity sensor, CO2 sensor, temperature sensor. Depending on the values of these sensors and the parameters preset in the controller, the system controls the opening and closing on the valve on the heating radiator and switching on and off the air conditioning system. The system controls level of carbon dioxide and air humidity. When the standard values of sensors indicators are exceeded, it makes it possible to get fresh air into the room from the street. Ozonization and humidification devices included in the system make the air in the room even cleaner and fresher. The classrooms are equipped with energy-efficient lamps with a smart control system. It allows to analyze the level of light at the working place and adjust needed level of light stream. And now projects of South Ural State University within the frame of technologies for smart city. And we shall start with the project Agricultural Machinery Monitoring System. Agricultural machinery is equipped with fuel gauge units as well as a system that transmits data about its location within the accuracy of 1 meter. All data is collected on South Ural State University services and displayed on the platform of Geographic Information System. The system allows you to monitor the level and consumption of fuel, the effects of discharge and refueling, the area of cultivated zones, and the distance traveled by equipment. The next project is technology for creating three-dimensional terrain models based on unmanned aerial vehicle data. The Research Educational Center Geoinformational System has a mobile laboratory that allows you to make a trip to the shooting site with all the necessary equipment and personnel. With the help of unmanned aerial vehicle, aerial photography of the area is performed using coordinate referencing with the help of high-precision land surveying equipment. The obtained data is processed using supercomputer technologies, allowing to get a three-dimensional terrain model and an orthothought of the area. Based on the created terrain model, the volume of outputs and dumps can be calculated. The terrain model and an orthothought are widely used in the design of mining operations where high accuracy of object positioning is required. The next project, an intelligent system of traffic flows and traffic infrastructure monitoring artificial intelligence monitoring system. Based on the collection, interpretation and aggregation of data on the intensity and classification of road traffic to develop and implement a system for evaluating the efficiency of road infrastructure use to predict road traffic congestions and total toxic gas emissions from vehicles in real time. An intelligent system of traffic flows and traffic infrastructure monitoring helps to solve a number of complex tasks: to collect, interpret and aggregate road traffic data, to identify underused resources in traffic infrastructure, which will help to reduce capital and operation costs, to evaluate the effectiveness of traffic management solutions in real time, to forecast total toxic gas emissions from vehicles in terms of atmospheric and climate conditions. This program will also warn of exceeding the maximum permissible concentration on the nodes of road traffic, which will help to prevent a negative scenario, to record road traffic accidents in real time, to identify the time and sections of road traffic with a system exceeding the permitted speed of the vehicle. And the fourth project, integrated self-adjust system for managing the transmission and consumption of thermal water energy based on beam and BAM technologies. Since 2018, in collaboration with the Russian Instrument Manufacturing Corporation of Control Systems, scientists of the South Ural State University Faculty of Aerospace Engineering have been developing an integrated self-adjust control system for a complicated technological complex of production, transmission and consumption of heat and water. The main objective of the project is to ensure efficient consumption of heat and water in order to save resources and ensure efficient heating of premises and buildings. Russian Instrument Manufacturing Corporation of Control Systems performs such works for a long time. It develops heat supply schemes for cities, towns, performs hydraulic calculations and balancing of heat supply networks. And they are faced with the problem that these adjustments are performed manually and not always effective. Therefore, such a promising topic was born to create a kind of automated system that automatically manages the modes of operation of these networks. In the framework of the project, the methods for accessing the state of processes based on artificial intelligence tools are used, which allow to restore data in case of data loss or when they are clearly erroneous, using data from neighboring sensors or data from previous years, or take them into account in the calculation. This control system requires complex mathematical algorithms. Currently, mathematical simulation models describing the processes of energy production and transmission have been developed. Calculations and experimental studies, which consist in removing the thermal state of buildings, have been carried out on the example of the South Ural State University campus.
The following service is especially relevant during the pandemic: the keyless access for local doctors and ambulance doctors into multi-store building entrances. This technology lets people get help and the doctors do their work faster. In Russia, there is an institute of local doctors. You can call a doctor for visit you in case you have a fever or you cannot visit clinic on some other reason. But often doctors meet a problem getting into a residential building where a patient lives because all the entrances are locked. Only half of apartments have intercoms installed. We, Interswaz company, the telecom operator, have equipped 13,000 residential building entrances in Chelyabinsk city with the keyless access feature, which implies using the Smart City mobile app to unlock the entrance without a key. We have integrated this app with an regional medicine information system. So now all three entities, Entrance Lock Management System, Smart City mobile app and the Regional Medicine Information System are now combined into one ecosystem. How does it work? A doctor installs the Smart City app on her mobile device, registers herself as a doctor with her social ID. After that, all her calls for the current shift get downloaded by the app and the list of calls is presented. Each line of the call list contains a button which unlocks the entrance of the building corresponding to the address of the patient. If any new calls during the shift, is automatically updated. Approaching the patient's address, doctor pushes the unlock button in the call list and the building entrance gets unlocked. After visiting the patient, a doctor marks the call as finished within the application. This status is transferred to a regional medicine information system and the access permission gets revoked. All the data is transferred through encrypted channels and stays safe. This project started 1.5 years ago and now is actively used and appreciated by both local and ambulance doctors. This approach can also be applied to any other service needing residential building access, including the commercial area such as delivery, etc. In the era of urbanization, the housing, communal and utility services take particular importance. This is a significant part of the smart city technologies. Being a city dweller now means getting resources and not caring of it. Not many people know how the resource providing works and which technologies it uses. One of the most important city resources are heating lines. In Russian cities, as well as in some other countries, central heating is used. The heat carrier is spread from the heating plants to the building and the cooled carrier is then transferred back by the heating lines. These heating lines operate in harsh conditions and negatively affected by several factors at a time. The wear out of materials is unavoidable and the line damage is just a matter of time. The line damages, especially in winter time, lead to emergency situations when people are left without heating. To detect the heating lines wear out and predict the damage, the special monitoring technology is provided. The heating tubes contain the wire within the isolation layer. The electrical resistance value between the wire and the tube is an index of the line integrity. The less the resistance, the better is the isolation layer. But the problem is that the line monitoring is not automatic and is subject to manual measurements. Besides, the monitoring points in most cases are situated in the places without any wired communication or power supply present. The existing battery-powered cellular devices, even elevated from underground draw wells, drain the battery fast. The idea of using a battery-powered resistance measurement device specially designed that wakes up once an hour and uses low-energy LoRaWAN data channel was first proposed by Southern Ural State University graduates during the Smart City Hackathon organized by our company together with city authorities. This idea was used by our company Intersvaz and rolled out on the heating line network of Chelyabinsk operated by Fortum company. The resistance monitoring device with LoRaWAN interface were designed from scratch and produced with the help of contractor. These monitoring devices send their data to a smart city platform, which accumulates them, stores, analyzes, builds reports and alarms any data anomalies, which, among other things, excludes the human factor. This system helps to prevent emergency situations, take actions in advance and, in total, improve reliability of the heating line network. The heating line operator lowers its operation expenses and may redirect more finance to development. Smart parking is the system helping the drivers find the free parking slot while driving. The mechanism is based on a neural network. The CCTV cameras watch the parking area from the top and determine the free slots according to the pre-made markup. Initially, a driver can use a Яндекс.Алиса voice assistant in order to keep his eyes on the road. An integrated voice communication script will sound all the needed data. If the assistant confirms there are free slots, a driver can enter a parking area, stop and look at his mobile device display, which shows all the parking area with the free slots marked green.
Привет, Алиса.
Привет, привет.
Запусти навык «Умные парковки».
Запускаю.
Здравствуй, я постоянно слежу за парковками, поэтому могу подсказать, где можно поставить машину.
Подскажи, сколько мест по адресу Ленина, 76.
Количество свободных мест для Ленина 76 равно 21. Чем еще могу быть полезна?
Нет, спасибо.
Пока.
Пока-пока.
Besides, the system marks the places designated for disabled people. The further development of the smart parking project is a virtual car guard function. After you've left the car and turned the guarding on, the neural network will capture and analyze any activity near it and warns you through the push message in case of any activity near your car, or if your car starts moving. These functions show high demand among the smart city mobile app users. Our machine vision algorithm proved to work well in any weather condition. Rain and snowfalls, even heavy, do not disrupt the work of the smart parking and virtual guard system. The cars are recognized even under high layer of snow. For now, there are 82 public parkings in Chelyabinsk are equipped with smart parking function and are available for public use for free. But as a commercial use, the project is demanded for private parkings, especially near residential buildings. Smart Key to the City is a universal wireless tool that can be synchronized with a number of services implying payment, marking, checking in or out. For example, it can be used to pay for public transport ride, city bicycle rent, paid parking, school meal payment, school checking in for students. But primarily, it is a residential building entrance key based on a MyFair Classic 1K chip, and it is already issued 1,200,000 keys in Chelyabinsk by Intersvaz telecom operator, which also operates more than 6,000 smart locks in Chelyabinsk. Why anyone could use a smart key for payment if everyone has credit cards? Well, first, children don't have. Second, payment system like Visa or MasterCard takes its commission. Smart key payment does not imply any third-party payment system, so it may not imply extra margin. The first and now successfully run application of the Smart Key project is its use as a public transport payment card. It duplicates the public transport card, but it has a few advantages. First, Smart Key is easy to get. Second, it is free to get. Actually, if you live in the building equipped with a smart lock, then you already have a Smart Key. Third, it is always with you. You don't need to carry both the key and the card. Fourth, it is bound to a Smart City mobile application, so you can easily top it up and you can see its balance, get its statement, and the history of your rides for any time period you need, which helps you control your transport expenses. The demand for the Smart Key as a public transport card grows weekly. The project was started in May 2020 and the next month there were only 50 rides using it. In August, there were more than 5,000 rides.
This is my smart key. I also use this technology. Thank you, dear delegates, for your attention. And I would like to note that the represented projects have been implemented in strong cooperation of private companies, authorities, and the university. And I would like to note that in the South Ural State University, a city lab laboratory was established to unite students, scientists, experts, private companies and active citizens to develop and implement in technological projects in the region. And we would like to emphasize the following projects. Please look at the slide. And we invite participants of the forum to cooperation. You can see contact details on the slide. So we are open to cooperation. And now I'm ready to answer your questions.
Yes, there are a few questions that our viewers would like to ask, and the first one is, do your partners cooperate with emergency services?
Yes, fire department, police and emergency services widely use keyless access using their own dispatching services, and statistics shows that this technology is highly demanded by emergency service. And besides, the smart intercom has an SOS button. Then someone presses it and the emergency service immediately gets the information about the location of the caller. Mm-hmm.
Great. We have one more question. Have other wireless protocols been considered, and why was in most projects LoRaWAN chosen?
Yes, for example, Intersvязь company has done a great job testing wireless solutions, and they have chosen LoRaWAN because it appeared to be most efficient in terms of power consumption. That is why it is widely used.
Right. One more question. It's to the Palyot company. Mm-hmm. Do you collect, transfer, and process data from urban infrastructure facilities? And what is this data used for?
Yes, the data from infrastructure facilities are being collected and stored in the Smart City platform. The platform has a built-in tools to analyze this data, and the information is used to take decisions and to inform municipal services to take special actions.
Great, mm-hmm. And one more. What advantages does the presented technology have over other methods of creating topographic models?
There are such methods as classical air topography and is topography and photography, and the technology is developed by South Ural State Universities, faster and cheaper.
Some more questions from our viewers. Is there a security risk with a smart key if it is stolen?
Yeah, the Intercept company, they have analyzed this possibility, and it can be easily blocked. You just have to call or inform the service that your key is stolen.
One more question about smart cities. As amazing as this technology is, who is in control of the data? And what are the risks of data hacks of this scale?
The technologies are tested very attentively, so this risk has also been analyzed. And once again, who's in control?
What are the risks if there is a hacker attacking the system?
Well, there is always such a risk, but the data are saved correctly, and there is special protocol to avoid this possibility.
All right. Can you please tell us, if you can, something about the wastewater treatment protocol followed in your area?
I would like to contact my colleagues, so please write this question to me. I will transfer it to my colleagues.
Yeah, and you had the email again at the end of the presentation,
yes.
right? You can watch the video again
and continue talking and answering questions.
Yes, one more question. Wonderful technologies. In my startup, Biotech Land, that aims to build a sustainable farming community using biotechnology. What is the platform to contact and collaborate? So for sustainable farming, yes, I think they would like to use a similar system in farming. So who should they contact and who should they collaborate with?
Okay, you can contact City Lab Laboratory. You have seen the details, contact details on the slide, and you can also contact my company, Innovation and Investment Agency of Chelyabinsk. The contact details are also represented in the video, and we can help you to establish contacts.
All right, and the last question, I'm told, is there any anonymity scheme to guarantee the user's data privacy? Again, some kind of an anti-hack.
Yeah, this is a very popular question. This question I also need to contact my colleagues and give you a more detailed answer.
Great. Thank you very much, Oksana, for your presentation, for answering the questions.
Thank you. We are open to cooperation, and we invite you to contact us and are ready to provide any needed support. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. And now we continue. Just a reminder, we had 3 sections working at this event: ecology, material science, and artificial intelligence. Over 35 video conferences have been held involving over 100 participants from 5 countries. And to make the forum possible, we had a big team working on the challenging tasks of bringing you all together, which was a wonderful experience for everyone. Let's take a look at the backstage of the event.
And I wonder all day, who are you and you are not the one in your way. And then I think about myself and I state, I'm a pretty boss, look almost your brain waste. I'm a freak in the sheets, but I got class. I'ma grab an ass if you want it. Best you ever had, give it to you bad. Ooh. about quiet with a big mouth. Listen for the doubt, then call it. Make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single deed. If you got what I need, then oh, I'll take you on like a big deal. Legs you can unfuel, key in ignition. Just keep me full like I had a meal once in a while. Feel all that I know you like it, can't fight it. I'ma let you ride the wave. I'm New York and you're LA. Come together, feel the shock waves.
Now it's time to announce the results of Science Stand-Up Battle. We received a lot of positive feedback noting the enchanting video from China, the great humor from Brazil, a lot of variety from India, and we were especially impressed by a complicated chemical process shown in a very clear manner. Russia prepared unusual videos with great sound and humor. And now I'm happy to announce the winners of Science Stand-Up Battle. In the third place, representing Russia, Maria Gardeeva. Maria, can you share your...
Hello, I'm very happy. We are very happy for university who voted. I want to say thanks who voted for me, who likes my video, and for unfortunately you to organizers who create this competition. And thanks Paul.
Thank you very much. Congratulations once again. In the second place, representing India, Anupma Thakur. Anupma, please
Yes,
share
thank
your impressions with us.
Yeah, thank you for all who have voted for me. It's really great. And thank you like my video. And it's really great that we communicated science and you all appreciated it. So thank you, everyone. And kudos to BRICS nations. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations once again. And finally, in the first place, the winner of the Science Stand-Up Battle, representing India, Sandeep Somvanshi. Sandeep, what do you feel?
Yeah, thank you so much for this award. I just gave my best to make this video. I was just having limited resources to make this video, but somehow I managed it. I hope you all enjoyed my video and the concept of magnetic hypothermia. and I'm really thankful to all the people who voted for me. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Congratulations to you and all the other winners. On the screen, you saw the prizes you're getting. And we had one more impressive video from Arthur Henrique Azevedo Gonçalves from Brazil. He almost made it to the top 3. So he's getting a special prize, the spectator's favorite prize.
Thank you very much for you guys. Once again, it was very exciting for me to doing this video. I never done this before. I would like to thank my brother, which helped me a lot to edit the video, and I'm very glad for that. I didn't expect all of my friends voting, everyone sharing the video. I believe it was a great experience. And once again, I want to thank my brother and all for everyone, for BRICS organization, all the jury, all of you guys again. Thank you very much, and muito obrigado from Brazil. That's a thank you very much. Ciao, ciao.
Muito obrigado. And we now move on to a very exciting moment. It's connected with one more prize. The forum also featured a Young Innovator Award contest, and we have enjoyed 18 wonderful presentations on innovative projects that will help resolve the challenges our countries face: water purification, waste management, digitalization of various processes, and the use of new materials. The BRICS community is there to support you, so the following prizes will go to these young innovators. In the 3rd place, representing China, Hanyan 1. Congratulations. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I'm really greatly honored to receive the award, and I'm so excited to win the prize. But it's not a victory of my own, but it's one of all giving helps all along, cheering up during the competition. I'd like to express my sincerely appreciation to all of you, and thanks to the judges. And the special Song Wan, Miss Jenny Guo, and Miss Song, they helped us from the beginning. Finally, awards comes and go, but the memory will last forever. The competition was excellent, so thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Congratulations once again. And now we continue with the winners. In the 2nd place, representing Russia, Ivan Shorstky. Ivan, how do you feel?
Yeah, thank you guys. It's a very great moment for me, and I want to say that it's not only my own achievement. This achievement is of my team. I'm very happy really now. Yeah. Thank you, all of us, all of delegates and jury members for that award. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations again to you and your team. And finally, in the 1st place, the winner of the main Young Innovator Prize, representing South Africa, Gift Lubele.
What?
Yes, it's you. What do you think about it?
Oh my God, thank you so much. I don't know. I'm sorry firstly for the signal. I'm in the car, like my signal was really bad. I had to like carry in, like my little brother is crying. I don't know what to say. I thank you so much for this. I really appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate everyone who just participated. I've been trying to connect with so many people because I'm so inspired, and there's so much of positivity, and there's so much of innovation that came out of this conference. I'm honestly beyond inspired. This has been one of the best highlights for the year, and I want to just thank the judges. I want to thank all the participants. I want to encourage you, like what Vusi said, this is not just about winning, it's also about connections. And for that, I would really love to connect with every single person who was part of this, and I would really love to visit each and every BRICS country. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and congratulations once again. Great job. You did a great job, and I hope you continue just as well. By the way, dear participants, all the prizes will be mailed out to you shortly, and money prize winners will be contacted by organizers to finalize the technical issues. And now that the results are announced and the winners are happy, it's time to listen to the closing remarks from heads of delegation. And yes, we will now listen to the heads of delegation. Please welcome the head of delegation of Brazil, Mr. Carlos Matsumoto, General Coordinator of Multilateral Cooperation, Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation of Brazil.
Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the participants. You made this possible for your time, for your interest, for your work. I think we were achieving something incredible here. That is to make connections, to show our research efforts, and if possible, to bring these efforts for the further cooperation in the future. So I thank you very much for the delegates. I would like to thank specifically for the Brazilian delegation. We're having this WhatsApp group that I'm following, and they are very enthusiastic about it. And I thank you for your participation, active participation, and all the BRICS young scientists and young innovators. Regarding the Young Innovators Prize, I would also like to tell that the competition is important. You know, the prize, of course, it's the moment that you have the scores, but the ideas that you presented us will have results. And it's very important that you are bringing these ideas to share to other BRICS countries. I would also like to thank the Russian organization for this event. I know how difficult it is to do such things, how many too many people at the same time in the same rooms, and you made it. We saw the video with the backstage, and we saw how difficult it is, and the amount of people that are involved in such an event. And we are actually worried when we were talking about the organization of the event with the Russian colleagues to have the attention of the participants. And you made it. I think everybody fully participated in the sessions, and I thank you very much for the Ministry of Higher Education and Science of Russia Federation, the university, the South Ural University, and the jury members for the contribution to the prize. I hope that we have in the future opportunity to talk to each other again, and if it's not possible now, in 5 years we'll be back to Russia to the next Young Scientist Forum. Thank you very much again. Thank you for all of the young scientists and young innovators again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Matsumoto, for your kind words. And now it's time for closing remarks by the head of delegation of India, Dr. Raj Kumar Sharma, Scientist F, Senior Director, Joint Advisor Grade, International Cooperation Division, Department of Science and Technology of India.
Thank you so much. Good evening, dear scientists, innovators, colleagues, and friends. My heartiest congratulations to all the winners of Innovators Prize competition
and the Science Stand-Up Battle. Let me congratulate the Ministry of Science and Higher Education of Russian Federation in doing a commendable job of organizing this virtual conclave of BRICS young scientists and innovators. To deliver concluding remarks and to say bye is never a happy moment, particularly in the events like Young Scientists Conclave, where we always feel like being a part of one family. At the close of this conclave in Russia, the BRICS Young Scientists Conclave have completed one full cycle. Each BRICS country hosted one edition since its inception in 2016 in India. The format, structure, and program of each conclave have evolved over past 5 years, with South Africa adding the element of Innovators Prize competition and Russia in this edition introducing the science stand-up battle during this edition. Let us now review, compile, and consolidate all the key takeaways of previous conclaves to arrive at a standard format and program of conclaves to be held in future. India being the lead coordinator for BRICS Young Scientist Forum and also the host for the BRICS Conclave 2021, would like to take lead meeting of this stage forum to standardize the format, structure, and program of BRICS Young Scientist Conclaves and also other scientific and this dialysis forum of BRICS Young Scientist Forum. We may also work upon to devise a mechanism to submitting the BRICS Young Scientist Conclave nominations online at a single platform and also the Innovator Prize participants along with the critical details of the innovations being presented. This will ultimately help in building a database of BRICS Young Scientist Conclave participants as well as the data bank of innovations. This data bank of innovations could be used for scaling up and deployment within the interested BRICS countries. I am sure the young scientists and innovators would definitely have enriched themselves not only from science point of view, but also in finding their new connects, friends for future collaboration and avenues. I call upon all participants of the conclave to be part of virtual platform at BRICS Young Scientist Forum website, which is hosted by India. Its domain name is www.brics-ysf.org for continuing their scientific discussions and remain connected. Finally, I would again like to compliment and congratulate Victor, Albina, and the entire team for so efficiently and dedicatedly organizing the event in virtual mode, which is also of its own kind. I welcome you all next year in India for the 6th edition of BRICS Young Scientist Conclave 2021. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Sharma. For closing remarks, please welcome the head of delegation of China, Mr. Kwon Wan, Director, China Science and Technology Exchange Center, Ministry of Science and Technology of China.
Thank you, distinguished Director Viktor Smirnov, dear heads of delegations, BRICS colleagues, young scientists, jury members and innovators, ladies and gentlemen. The 5th BRICS Young Scientists Forum is coming to close. I cherish the opportunity to meet you again online, and I am very glad to have the opportunity to talk about my experience of attending the events. In the past 5 days, the forum held a series of colorful activities in the fields of ecology, material science, and artificial intelligence, and selected the top 3 winners of the Young Innovator Prize and the winners of the Science Stand-Up Battle. The performance of the delegates, experts, young scientists, and enterprise managers was very impressive. They made wonderful lectures and various communication and discussion, which make our forum be filled with the light of wisdom, permeated with youth breath, showing the elegant demeanor of the scientific community. I'd like to applaud the young people for their open and cooperative attitude, realistic and pragmatic scientific spirit, and wonderful STI presentations. As I said at the opening ceremony, the current world situation makes us realize that we need more outstanding scientists come up with evidence-based innovative approaches and technologies to address common challenges. This is an era in which it is increasingly necessary to respect, trust, and rely on STI. Your performance has given me more confidence in the future and earned me respect. Besides, the forum achieved fruitful results. First, it has promoted mutual understanding and communication among young scientists in different fields and enhanced their knowledge. The young scientists have very original ideas. Different academic views are passed on and exchanged here for common improvement. Second, it has created a good atmosphere for young scientists to grow up and play their roles better. More similar activities should be held so that more people will pay attention to STI issues and support youth innovation and entrepreneurship. Third, it provides opportunities for young scientists to find future research partners. I hope you will keep in touch with the friends you have made during the forum and turn your friendship into a practical scientific partnership soon. Finally, on behalf of the Chinese side, I would like to express our sincere thanks to the Russian organizers and technical staffs for their top job and strong support. I would like to express our heartfelt appreciation to all the delegates for their excellent performance. And I would like to express our warm congratulations to the winners of the Young Innovator Prize and the Science Stand-Up Battle. I wish you all good health, good luck in everything, and greater achievements in STI. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Wang, for your remarks. Thank you. For closing remarks, please welcome the head of delegation of South Africa, Ms. Punkam Daka, Director for Overseas Bilateral Cooperation, Department of Science and Innovation of South Africa.
Thank you, Chair. A very good day to you all. We have come to the end of the exciting 5-day journey of stimulating discussions amongst BRICS young scientists. I would like to extend our sincere gratitude to Russia, including all the stakeholders, for having organized such a successful event. A big round of applause. The new addition of the Stand-Up Science Battle, Innovators Workshop, and Tour of the Laboratory also added flavor to the program. Thank you, Victor Smirnov and the team for your hard work. Not forgetting other counterparts and other counterpart nationalist STI coordinators, namely Carlos Matsumoto, Arvind Kumar, Dr. Raj Sharma, and their various stakeholders, adjudicators for the young innovators and moderators of parallel sessions, not forgetting the technical people. They really did a great job. Also, I would like to thank all participants for representing their respective countries to engage in pertinent discussions, which I hope have increased their knowledge base that will be utilized to transform current situations to a better tomorrow. Congratulations to the winners of the first Stand-Up Science Battle and to our young innovators. We are so proud to have outstanding and committed innovators in our communities who are already changing conditions of our people. These excellent innovations stand a good chance of being extended to neighboring regions and the BRICS countries. All innovations that were presented are recognized, and we wish you all the best in your endeavors. I know researchers and innovators never give up until they crack it. Keep on conquering. Innovation is the way to go. The forum will always encourage and promote sharing of knowledge and expertise of young researchers. I hope you have all benefited a lot from these discussions. Your participation confirms entry to the BRICS Young Scientist Alumni. You now have a duty to promote and support the goals of the establishment of this forum, amongst others, of being active participants of the BRICS STI pipeline. About your exciting experience in the forum so we can increase the pool of researchers. It was also interesting to know that in your research and innovations, you do take cognizance of the Agenda 2030 for Sustainable Development Goals, which intends to transform the whole world for better. As part of the whole, we are contributing our part. Let us strengthen our scientific collaborations to be the winning constellation. We are heading to the right direction, and let us walk this journey with determination and resilience. Thank you very much. Adios.
Thank you very much, Ms. Mdaka. And last but not least, please welcome the head of delegation of Russia, Mr. Viktor Smirnov, Deputy Director of the Department of International Cooperation at the Ministry of Science and Higher Education of the Russian Federation.
Thank you, Chair. You know, I have to say with great sadness, you know, when we started, well, I have it at my diary, practically 5 days ago, well, just near the whole week, we had been very enthusiastic, all of us, and now we have to finalize. So dear heads of delegations, dear colleagues, dear participants, dear guests, well, first of all, I would join the words with Carlos, saying thanks to organizers and South Ural State University colleagues for holding a wonderful event in the very unusual conditions, a very high level. You could see that during that videos, how many things had been done. I mean, just technical. When we have meetings face to face, you can see just what's going on your face. But here you are sitting in front of the computer, and you may think that it's going on. Well, just the computer, and you talk to the computer. You can see that it's going on like automatically. But it was a great job. Thanks. Through the format of that event was online, we still managed to ensure a friendly atmosphere and achieved our main goal: interaction between young scientists and innovators from the BRICS countries. You know, when you look at the computer, you can see that the chart, and you can see a lot of messages to each other. And by the way, inside, between those messages, you can see some messages where the young scientists or just participants, they just try to create even chats to talk to be in touch after everything is finalized. So for my feeling, that's a great thing. So we achieved our goal in spite of we have that meeting online. This year, by the way, we have tried some new formats: that science stand-up quiz online experiments and workshops. All of them proved to be on demand and interesting for young generation. Our scientists are not only smart and intelligent, but have a unique sense of humor. They can explain very complicated scientific things in a very easy and funny even manner. Science is a very thinking much more than it's a body of knowledge. I would like to thank all of you, young scientists and innovators, for your participation with high inspiration. We could all notice during these days, and special appreciation to Brazil for waking up very early in the morning, and China for staying very late in the evening during that difference in the time. Because for us and South Africa, it's more or less easier. We are somewhere in between. I mean, talking on the time zones. The fifth BRICS Young Forum has proved that BRICS countries are a treasure of talented people with many new interesting ideas they can bring to our everyday life. It was amazing to listen to young scientists speaking about their career pathways and current research projects from different parts of the world, but still united by the interest for science and innovations. 3 thematic areas chosen for this forum, ecology, material science, and artificial intelligence, are very demanding in all BRICS countries. It was very interesting to learn how these areas are being developed in different BRICS countries. I sincerely congratulate the winners of the BRICS Young Innovator Prize. And thanks to the jury members, it was not an easy job. Yesterday I took part in a short meeting. So you may think that, well, they just listened to it and then, but it was a hard decision for them to decide who's supposed to be the first, who's supposed to be the second and the third. We do hope that our projects and talent will make a profound impact on our social, economical environment and conditions in life in our countries, and use our unique talents and skills to solve complex problems and challenges, providing new outstanding scientific breakthrough for the benefit of the nation and global prosperity. I hope you youngsters and you will take all benefits from this competition, including new contacts for your future potential cooperation between BRICS scientists and researchers. So, as the 5th BRICS Young Science Forum has come to its end, we are happy to place the forum in the hands of its founder, India. They just mentioned that they will do it next year. We place great hopes on the successful continuation and cooperation within the framework of the BRICS Young Scientific Forum. So thank you, all of you. And as I mentioned several times, you are welcome when these pandemic things are finalized to come to Russia, not only to Chelyabinsk. We have plenty of nice places in our country, in Russia. For somebody who didn't think about it, our country is or has 11 time zones. So you can see quite a lot of things from the east to the west and from the south to the north. Because now in the north, somewhere we have even ice and snow. And in the south, we have lovely sun weather. So come to us and let's do that way that in our BRICS countries, we are really becoming good friends and with good cooperation. So goodbye and thanks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Smirnov. And dear friends, this concludes the 5th BRICS Young Scientist Forum. I hope you have enjoyed these 5 days just as much as we have. You can watch the videos from our forum online. The link will be available at the website of the forum for a while. Please make sure you save all the contacts you need. May success attend you in your research. Please keep in touch with each other. Thank you and goodbye.